Well, just think about, all the data says if you get pancreatic cancer, you're going to die. But every now and then you hear somebody that survived it, and you're like, okay, all the data said that was never going to happen,
Right.
So, there's just things that happen that there has to be a higher power. No, however that is, you believe, what it to be.
Right.
There has to be something else at work here.
Yeah. And what it's going to wind up being, I don't know. I really don't know. And and to think that Trump could be in on all of it too.
You think like that. Well, and the only reason that thought came into my head was my uncle said one time in conversation, he said, we're all sheep. Even all of us that thought we weren't, we're really all sheep. And there's a lot of truth to that, dude.
Yeah, he is.
A lot of truth to that.
He's right.
I don't care how woke you think you are. I mean, they've pulled, dude, it's just so, there's been so much scandalous stuff, our own government and the way they've done us. And, look at Operation Paperclip, what that turned into, they're using the media to basically program us, and that's to the point that they had Walt Disney in on it. Like everybody's like, oh, Walt Disney, blah, blah, blah. Walt Disney was an evil son of a bitch.
Did they have the pedophilia thing back in his day?
There was definitely things that kind of, now that you see them, you're like, God, what were they trying to condition us to, And, I've seen movies recently that deal with, people having sex with underage people and this and that. And you look at it and you go, well, that movie's 3 years old. Like, and I watched it then. What was I taking in that I wasn't even aware? Like, what were they trying to do? Well, now it's like, was that part of the slowly introducing it more and then gradually, presenting it more and more so it becomes normal to us?
Well, I mean, look at, the name of the movie, The Blue Lagoon, with Brooke Shields.
Yeah. Straight up child pornography.
Yep. Now, back then,
how old was...
Back then it was like, oh my God, those two, and look, they're becoming a family, and blah blah. Nobody looked at that movie as like pedophilia.
How old was Brooke Shields when that movie was made? Do you know?
Probably 14, 15 maybe.
Donnie, look that up.
He is looking it up. I see him buried.
Her tits are out in that movie, full on.
Oh yeah.
And that's straight up, like, they'd put somebody in jail. Well, I don't know. They may not put somebody in jail for doing that now.
Yeah, perhaps. She was 14.
Oh, my God. I thought she was like 17. Which, I mean, still, but 14 years old.
And now one thing, all the nude scenes, she actually had a body double in the movie. And all the nude,
she did?
Yeah, all the nude scenes were performed by the... stunt coordinator who was kind of a little bitty woman. Her name was Kathy Trout.
That's how they got away with it then.
Yeah. But there's also, Judy Foster.
I don't remember that. I remember there was a story there, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Didn't she appear in a movie? I think in the movie she was a underage prostitute.
Yeah. And I think it was Taxi Driver.
Maybe that was it. I don't remember her having a nude scene, but it doesn't mean that it's not there.
Yeah, she played she was that teenage prostitute named Iris.
Okay.
Yeah, she was 12 at the time.
Please tell me she doesn't have a nude scene. Jesus.
Oh, you can, yeah. There's, again.
So you think about that. Think about how many years ago that was. I mean.
All you got to do is look at the director, and then you're like, okay, it makes sense.
Oh, it totally makes sense.
Martin Scorsese.
Uh-huh.
Because apparently his name's been leaked on this ride they call child pornography.
Was he did he end up on the plane?
Well, I've heard his name mentioned in it, so.
Well, I know Alec Baldwin showed up, and in fact, they roasted Alec Baldwin on Comedy Central past couple nights, maybe a little bit longer than that, and Adam Carolla made mention of it.
That's right. Carolla did mention that.
Mm-hmm. Straight up. I mean, didn't try to camouflage it or paint it up and make it look pretty, man. He just threw it. Pulled the pin and threw it.
Yeah, that's about the only two that I can think of that were underage. And back then when those movies were made and when they were seen, nobody thought about it. It just, you're watching a movie they're not going to show just outright, somebody having sex with a minor or anything like that. Now they may I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, try to influence you in believing that, but
stimulate it.
It's not actually so. Just like Brooke Shields in the Blue Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
She had a nude body double, and if you notice too, all her nude scenes are shot far off.
I haven't thought about that.
Even in the water. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie, but it was my mom's favorite movie. So when we got the VHS player, we watched it a lot.
Well, I don't know, man. It makes you want to kind of think back to what maybe was being put in front of you and you didn't realize what was going on. That's, there's people that say, oh, this whole, I heard somebody on CNN, which I told you, I'll watch CNN for a little bit, a couple nights a week, just to see what's being said.
Right.
And this one chick said, she made the statement that QAnon and that movement is a cult that believes in a conspiracy theory that there's this sex trafficking / Satanist ring of influential people. And I'm like, I think we're at the point, it's not a conspiracy theory. Like there is something, do you believe that?
Yeah. All the little things that everybody looked over, like when they were talking about pizza or hot dogs or something like that, now you go back and look at people's tweets or look at videos where they mention something like that. And it's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Maybe there is something to this.
Something is going on, it's obvious. And with as much steam as it's built up, why have if this isn't true, why haven't any of these celebrities or politicians step forward and try to refute what's being said?
Well, and here's another one too. Everybody's favorite talk show host, Ellen, Oprah Winfrey.
Mm-hmm.
Those names have been mentioned too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, and there's you can get online and you can Google the symbols that pedophiles use to identify certain things. And that became knowledge because the FBI released a document showing everybody. And there's people saying, oh, that document's fake. Da, da, da. The FBI has come out and said, no, that's an actual document. And they're still trying to ignore it.
So do you think Tom Hanks ever sets foot in the United States again?
If Biden wins, yeah. If Trump does, no.
Was he one that said they were moving when he got elected?
I don't know. I wondered that too. I don't remember. It seems like the only ones I really remember saying that and really making noise about it were females.
Rosie O'Donnell.
God. Yeah, she packed up, didn't she?
Yeah. She packed. The only thing she packed was more weight on.
More weight. I think that Joy Behar said it too. And I can't stand her either.
It's funny watching the longest yard and that criminal sitting there. I got 15 minutes left with Joy Behar. He was pissed.
Dude, what happened to that? But far be it from a liberal to lie about something.
No.
Oh, I got one for you. This is a great one. You'll love this. Oh, what am I got to pull up I saved it on my phone.
Sock it to me.
And, okay, I'm going to read you a quote, and then I want you to guess who said it. Okay? That'd be a fun game for us to play.
Okay.
We should have spun the wheel of liberalism for this.
We can.
Spin it. Spin the wheel.
Are you sure? You want to spin the wheel?
Spin the wheel of liberalism.
Okay, here you go. The category is shit people said.
So here's the quote. I don't like Joe Biden, and I do not like his history. Let me start over. I don't like Joe Biden, and I do not like his history with certain people or who he's aligned with. He's trash to me. Who said that?
Let me think. I'm going to go with Kamala Harris.
Yep. Kamala Toe Harris did say that.
Oh, Kamala Toe. That's a good one.
In June of 2019.
Nice.
Yeah. So these people have no principles. They don't have any fucking morals.
No, they don't. Why should they?
As long as they can get you to wear a mask. Oh, shit, I'm driving around today. I see people driving in their cars with the windows up and they got masks on. People out walking their dog, they got a mask on. I'm like, what in the hell is going on?
People sitting at the dinner table at a restaurant with their masks on waiting on the food.
But what happens when the food shows?
Oh, that mask comes off and they fill their fucking pie holes. They do. Swear to God.
So,
got shot by the wheel. Category is more shit people said.
Good. I love this.
So tell me some more shit people said.
Oh, shit. I thought you had something.
No, I was waiting for another quote.
No, that's the only one I had, dude.
So you hit me one tennis ball across the net. Mm-hmm. I hit it back to you and scored my point.
And I got nothing.
And game's over.
I got nothing. You thought I was coming in hot with this stuff, didn't you?
I certainly did.
I had one. I had one, dude.
I certainly did.
I wasn't even coming in lukewarm.
Let me change the category. The
category is... I know. I got one somebody said.
Okay.
Nobody will care about this anyway. Who said that?
Nobody will care about this anyway.
Nobody will care about this anyway. Goddamn Hillary Clinton when she was testifying about Benghazi. She's such a piece of shit.
I should have known.
Wait, we're gonna have Donnie spin it one more time. You got another topic?
Oh yeah. We can pull up more topics.
Spin it hard, Donnie. Like you're on The Price is Right.
Like I want you to go like backwards a little bit and then spin.
Yeah.
Exactly. Perfect. And it lands on Democrats are dumb. Wow.
I can't name all of them.
Wow.
Here's a dumb one. Listen, this is the queen of all of them. Nancy Pelosi. She's refusing to let this stimulus package go through until they include mail-in ballots for everybody and allowing violent criminals out of prison. Like, they're keeping your $1,200, folks, because Nancy wants violent criminals let out of prison.
Do you know how old she is?
Like 6 days older than dirt.
Yeah, she's 80.
Oh, my God.
She's 80.
Why do we have somebody that's 80 years old making decisions for the people of this country?
Right. Okay, imagine this, people. Just bear with me for a second, okay? She's a Democrat from California, gets elected and continues to get elected to do her job. Bill bus comes pulling up, and it stops to pick us up, and we're going on vacation. Every one of us is going to fit in that bus. I know because we only have 22 listeners. Just kidding. But we'll all fit in this bus. And we get in, and we notice an 80-year-old is driving the bus. And we have 1,000 miles to go. Do you still take the bus? Because
and if you don't, why?
I'm not. I'll take my chances with my thumb.
I'm out.
You know, I can get a ride. I can get a ride really.
That's
easy.
what I'm saying, dude. Like, these people are past their prime.
Why do you want an 80-year-old leading? It's like an 80-year-old driving.
80-year-olds have done their work. It is time to relax and let the younger people kind of take care of you.
Or do what nature is trying to tell you to do and die.
Listen to Mother Nature. God.
You know, I'm not wishing Nancy Pelosi death.
No.
But she's 80, so you know, I'd put her on my Deadpool.
Yeah, I probably would too, man. Unless the Democrats have access to some kind of solution they can inject in their veins and they live forever.
Well, I mean, she's literally another Keith Richards. Like, she's pickled from the inside out.
Yeah, she's the Keith Richards of the political world.
she's pickled just like Keith Richards is. He's gonna live forever because he's
she
pickled.
Needs to start dressing like a pirate, like Keith does. Nancy Pelosi as a pirate. She'd have her mask on though. Her mask and one of those African hats that she had everybody wear.
She says, "Your camera on? Is your camera on yet?" Okay. Did I fall asleep? I'm sorry.
Well, and remember how she sits around like